Imperial Beach, California. IB is our home. It's a vibrant community full of character. It's a place where neighbors help each other out, where neighbors are always there for each other. Imperial Beach is small town America. But there's a problem. You can't see it, but you can smell it. The water is full of sewage. Imperial Beach is a border town, and there's wastewater treatment plants located on both sides of that border, but they're not working how they should be. Almost 35 million gallons of pollutants, including untreated sewage, gets dumped every day into the Tijuana River and the Pacific Ocean. Because of this, our beach has been closed for more than 3 consecutive years. $1 billion is needed to fix this plant, but there's only a fraction of that raised so far. That means we still need hundreds of millions more to make any difference. And to make things worse, the projected amount of time to fix this issue is 5 to 7 years. When someone is this sick, you don't tell them, "Oh, I'll treat you in 7 years." This is affecting our community now.
Our beach is a beach community. I mean, it's called Imperial Beach, but we can't go into the water because it's contaminated. Our beach has been closed for more than 1,000 days. We used to hang out at the beach after school, but now we just walk right past it because we can't even go in the water.
I've lived in Imperial Beach for almost going on 19 years. I was born and raised here, and I was born with asthma. Had it my entire life. In the time that I've lived here, I'd say yearly I have about 6 to 7 visits to the ER for asthma-related incidents, and I think that a lot of that directly comes from the pollution because it's affecting my air quality. And as somebody who's sickly induced, I definitely wish that I could live in a community where I wasn't concerned about that. But the truth is that I am, just like many other people in this community. It's a serious problem, and I just wish somebody would take action and actually solve it so that I know that me and the people coming in future generations can live without the major health risk of inhaling things such as, disease-ridden bacteria and all kinds of gross things. And I wish that other people didn't have to, experience going to the emergency room as much as I have. I think it's a really big problem. I've been working in IB since I was probably 15 years old, and one of the jobs I've held over time was I worked in Seaside Candy as a cashier, which is now a closed business that was sadly closed because there's nobody going there. And I think it directly relates to the pollution because nobody wants to come to IB as a tourist at all when they can't even go on the beach. I mean, you're here and you see pollution signs everywhere. What makes you want to walk into a business? You don't. You just think about how gross everything is. We have no tourism here, and it's killing the companies.
I lived in IB my entire life, and growing up here, I've definitely seen the changes over time. The estuary's gotten significantly worse, so is the air quality. We can't go on our beaches anymore. There are no fish in the estuary. There are barely any birds in the estuary. And going to school, less than 200 feet away from the estuary is definitely a little bit shocking, especially knowing that they're not doing anything about this issue. And not only that, but there's also elementary schoolers next door that go outside and they play and they run in their playgrounds. And not even that, there's kindergartners next door that are so close to this issue, running around breathing in this polluted air. It's just a little bit crazy to me that nobody's done anything yet. When I was a little kid, I used to go walking in the estuary with my dad. We used to go walking to the beach because we live only a mile away. We used to take our dogs, and now I feel like we can't really do that anymore. It's kind of the smell's really overpowering, and you have to think about the fact that when you're in a community this small and everybody's smelling the same smell, it kind of brings the community down. It brings down everybody's mental health, knowing that the smell is this constant reminder that there is an issue. You can never get away from it.
There used to be a lot of tourists around. Surfing, swimming, building sandcastles, taking selfies on the beach, that sort of stuff. Now, people just look at the beach and see it's unkempt, and they're just like, ooh, I don't like that. And then they move on and do other things. The beach continues to be more unkempt the more people stay away from it because they don't like the look of it. And then it's just perpetually in the cycle of and less desirable to be at. And then you're just in this desolate coastal wasteland of nothingness.
We have to get together and make things better because we're stronger together. The future depends on what we do in the present. So maybe one day when I go for a run in the estuary, it should smell good, right?
There's not enough happening, and not fast enough. This is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Shouldn't they be looking after us, the people? If they care, they will do something, because our health, our environment, our community, and our future are at stake. Our livelihoods depend on this beach. We're tired of waiting. What we need is action, because actions speak louder than words. So let's turn the page, because everyone deserves clean air and water. It's change we need.